welcome to Thursday Reviews. Yes, I know I'm sitting in a different spot. Today we're going to be reviewing myself. I'm going to be telling you the story of this YouTube channel, the story of how much does it weigh and how that led into Thursday Reviews, and basically how I got to where I am today, the past, the present, and the future. Let me show you something. I joined YouTube November 7th, 2010. Now that's coming up on 9 years ago, really. Which is quite amazing considering that I have videos all the way back to when that channel first began. But it's not really what you would think. The first video on my channel is the ThyssenKrupp elevator, but that's not actually my first video. My first video I uploaded on that channel was of me painting this John Deere tractor thing, but those videos were really long and nobody was watching them, and so I ended up getting rid of them. And I don't think I have them. They might be buried in one of my hard drives or maybe one of my memory cards somewhere. I have no idea. But for now, we're just going to say that the videos don't exist anymore. But yeah, those were my first videos, and then it was the elevator videos. It was like 3 parts. Anyway, so that's kind of how it started. I just wanted to try uploading something, and it ended up being those John Deere tractor painting videos. It was a little handheld thing that I got at like Joann's or Tammy's Hobbies or something. I don't remember. So here's where things get a little interesting. So what was the inspiration for my How Much Does It Weigh show? Well, I watched a lot of YouTube at the time, and I really wasn't all that old at the time, and I don't remember how I discovered it. It was probably just in the trending videos page. But there was a show called Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This? Really, they haven't made episodes in forever on this, and this just goes to show how long ago that really was. And I was watching it, and I was seeing how they were just putting random stuff in the microwave and seeing what would happen. And I got inspiration from that. Oh, well, maybe I could do something like that. You know, I have a bunch of random everyday objects. I might try and see what I can do about it. And eventually I came up with the idea of How Much Does It Weigh? Now, I hadn't filmed anything yet, and I didn't even know what I was going to call the show yet. The original name for the show was What Does It Weigh? But eventually I think I wrote a list in a notebook or something of what I wanted to do, and I put How Much Does It Weigh? And that's the name that stuck. And eventually I weighed a colored pencil that was halfway used and was of no help to anyone, but at least it was a start. And that was my first episode. You can see it. I will put a link in it in the description to that video. So I made several episodes that day, and I realized how easy it was to make the videos, and so I made a ton of videos, and many of them I uploaded in the same day, but I liked what I did, and it seemed pretty unique at the time, so I was just weighing a bunch of stuff. So I want to show you something interesting. There's actually a small collection of videos that I never uploaded to this channel of How Much Does It Weigh? The other day I was looking through my memory cards, and I found 9 videos of How Much Does It Weigh that I just never uploaded. I'm going to show you a little bit of one right now.
This whole entire stein came all the way from Germany. Well, we could drink out of it, or we could weigh it. Hello, and welcome to episode 32. This is actually somewhat heavy, so it might weigh a couple pounds. Wow.
Now we're going to take a little detour for a moment and kind of talk about some more stuff that I never uploaded to this channel. There's a lot of videos that I've never uploaded to this channel. Not because I didn't like them or anything. I just either forgot that I recorded them, or I just was never in the mood to actually sit down at my computer, transfer the videos over, whatever. So there's a bunch of elevator videos that never made it to YouTube. From the old time period of those old elevator videos, I have a ton of unuploaded stuff. I'll show you a little part of one right now.
So we are going to ride the elevators at JCPenney's in Tigard, Oregon. This is a classic Dover. So we are going to go up to 2 and close the door. Oh, that was the door open button. Whoops.
Okay, if we look at my YouTube's discussion page, you can see that there were supposed to be some good videos from the Lloyd Center, but I never uploaded any videos from the Lloyd Center. Well, I have even more unreleased videos of the Lloyd Center, so here you go. Here's a little preview of one of them.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go up to 3, close the door. Alright, where's the indicator? There's the indicator. It looks like a classic Dover, I guess. Like that. Beep. Woo. It's going down. Feels like it's...
So while looking through that YouTube channel of, is it a good idea to microwave this? I saw that they had some other shows. I watched GTFO My Deck and all that. But the thing is, I got inspiration from that too. Like, oh, I could make multiple shows. So now I want to do a second show. I want to start reviewing stuff. I'm going to call it camera reviews. I have a few cameras. I could just make little reviews on them, make 5 videos, and be done. Interesting idea. Let's see if it works. Well, spoiler alert, the camera reviews thing did not work. I actually tried filming it, but I didn't like the way they were turning out, and so eventually I just canceled the series and turned it into just a random everyday objects show so that it was a little easier for me to review stuff. Now there's a link in the description to basically an old, early version of Thursday Reviews when it wasn't really Thursday Reviews. I was trying to review one of my cameras, and eventually I just didn't like doing it. So I scrapped the video and I recorded my Casio Scientific Calculator instead. And that's the video that I ended up uploading. And you can watch it. It's in the description. After some time, I was like, you know what? I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me just make a list of episodes and write them down in a notebook. All the episodes I want to do. And I did that a couple times. And then I looked at the list and I was like, alright. I guess I'll get to these eventually, and then I never did. I just never was interested enough to make the videos from those pages. The hardest part of making these series of videos like this is that first video, getting started. That's always the tough part. In June of 2016, we moved out of the apartment and into this house, Wood Panel City, and I eventually was trying to get Thursday Reviews back on the road again and kind of started. At this point, I did. The name it stuck. It's Thursday Reviews. That's what I want to do. And so I tried a couple times to get it started. I'm going to show you some clips of... It was basically a couple weeks before my actual Thursday Review stuff. It was my first actual serious attempt at getting the videos done. Now, I knew how to edit on Movie Maker and all that, but at the time, and so I decided to just give these videos a try, and they did not turn out that great, and I never actually ended up editing them, and so they never became uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, if it looks a little unfamiliar, then yeah, it's because these videos never actually were uploaded. I was filming them in kind of a different spot. But in a similar style to my first few episodes, just a lot less informative. So I mean, you can hear it's pretty rattly. If I turn it down to heat, or if I turn it to 1300 watts, which by the way is very, very low, you'll actually hear the fan speed bump down just slightly. And it's instantly throwing out heat. It's already at its max warmth. So after a while, after plenty of trying to get the series going and just not liking it, I picked up this light a few weeks after those videos, and I reviewed it. I sat in this spot, and I uploaded it to YouTube. This spot probably looks familiar if you've been watching my Thursday Reviews for a really long time. And eventually, I uploaded that. That's really bright. Eventually, I uploaded the halo light, and then I went into my Ozark Trail light, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. But yeah, this is where I originally sat, which lights up with regular LEDs, and the middle strip is red LEDs, which is controlled by this button. So this is how those videos would have looked if I had the camera sitting on the tripod. Already this is better than when I was just holding the camera at this really awkward angle down like that. But eventually the videos, I wanted to make the videos just seem better and seem more professionally edited and things. So I got my Editage microphone that I reviewed on episode 11, and I decided that I would narrate the rest of my videos from that point forward, which I've done. And so ever since episode 12, which you can see in the description, the videos have been narrated. So I also, at that point when I started narrating, I started adding all the scripts down here for my videos so that I knew what I was going to say during them. So like this is the Duraflame heater one, and you can kind of see this is my script, and you can see here's a ton of my early ones. And I wrote everything on here. The iCloud would sync it to my phone, so lots of times I type it on my phone, and I'll read them off here. Now go watch episode 12 and maybe take a screenshot of that or something so that you can see exactly what I say in that video. And yeah, it'll pretty much follow it perfectly. This script was made in December 2017. So once I got to episode 15, I moved into this spot. Though episode 15 looked a bit different. I was more shoved in the corner for some reason. But whatever. So let's talk about a weird time gap situation thing that happened. So if you watch episode 15, you'll notice I have really long hair, and I'm sitting in this spot reviewing the lantern. But then you watch episode 16, and I have short hair, and I'm reviewing the meter. Okay, that's fine, so clearly I got a haircut. But episode 17, I'm sitting in my old spot, and I have long hair again. So yeah, there was originally supposed to be a different episode 15 and 16, and I took those out and replaced them with the videos that you saw later. And episode 17, the alarm clock, was recorded way before I even got the idea of switching to this spot over here, which of course looks better in my opinion. So eventually, further down the road, closer to nowadays, I got Vegas Pro editing software. This is what I still use to edit my videos, and it's what I'm currently using, and it's what I have been using since episode 31, which is when I reviewed the Halo light again, when I was re-reviewing some items. You can see the link of that in the description. Also, during that time, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna try making an intro. And I did, and I've only made 2 intros. The current one that you're seeing now and the old one. I'll probably, after the next outtakes or something, I'll probably make another intro that's very similar, maybe shorter or something. I don't know. We'll see. So now, what's the future of Thursday Reviews? Well, you know, I think we need a change of scenery around here. Let's add a bowling pin to the mix. There we go. From now on, there will be a bowling pin in the background. Also, I will be getting myself a new camcorder sometime soon. I may actually have it by the time this video goes up. Trust me, I'm making these videos early. Like, it's late May right now, and I know this is going to be uploaded sometime mid-June. So, yeah, I probably have the camcorder at that point. Maybe not. I don't know yet. I cannot predict the future. But I will be getting myself a Panasonic. I would say it's quite obvious that my quality of videos has improved over the 1.5 years I've been doing this show and all shows. It just looks much better, and I just like the way the videos turned out, especially these, ever since I got Vegas and I was adding intros and things to the videos. I just liked how the videos have turned out. Pretty much from episode 36 or 37 on are probably my all-time favorites. And I know in the long run, I'm going to look back on the video I'm making now and I'm going to be like, wow, I thought that was good. You know, my skills will continue to improve over time.